to a new episode of Bake It with Mel. This is the chocolate surprise cake edition, so let's get baking. Start by organizing your pastry station with all of the ingredients you need from your baking kit and from your kitchen to make your cake layers. Combine your sugar bag and your eggs and whip those eggs until they triple in volume. Once those eggs are ready, it's time to incorporate our dry ingredients. Gently fold in your cocoa powder and flour mixture into your egg mixture and add a little bit of milk. Divide it up into 3 different molds from your baking kit and bake them at 350 degrees. Allow your cake layers to come to room temperature and then go ahead and use a small paring knife in order to unmold them. Next, use a small piece of brown paper in order to cut out the centers of all 3 layers. Take one center piece and cut it horizontally in order to turn it into 2 little circle pieces. One will go as a plug-in on the bottom of your cake, and the other will go as a plug-in on the very top in order to secure the sprinkles. It's time to make buttercream. Grab your room temperature butter, melt the chocolate chips from your baking kit, and grab your powdered sugar also from your baking kit. Combine the butter and sugar together until super nice and creamy. There, that looks perfect. Now we add in the melted chocolate and make sure that it's completely cooled so it doesn't melt your frosting. Organize your cake decorating station with your piping bag, your 3 chocolate layers, sprinkles, and your cake board. Start by plugging in one of the small halves of the center layers in the bottom of your cake and place it on your cake board with the first layer. Go ahead and put a little frosting all the way around in order to stack the cake layers one at a time. Careful not to use all of your frosting. Just use a small amount in between each cake layer until you get to the very top, and then it's sprinkle time. Fill your cake with your little sprinkles from your baking kit and use that last piece of cake center in order to plug in the very top of your cake. Make sure to save some sprinkles for the top of your cake because you'll need them at the very end. Coat the entire cake in what is called a crumb coat in order to seal in all of the crumbs of your cake. Use only a small amount of frosting for this because you'll need the rest in order to create that beautiful petal effect on the outside. Once your cake has chilled for 20 minutes in the refrigerator, it's ready to go for that final touch. Grab your small offset spatula from your baking kit and the rest of your frosting. Pipe small dots all in one line going from the top to the bottom of the cake and use the offset spatula to create that really pretty petal effect. Take your time and go all the way around. Yay! Amazing! You have now finished the chocolate surprise cake. I recommend you refrigerate it for about 10 to 15 minutes and then dig in and make sure to tag us and share on Instagram with @BakingBossBabe. See you for the next baking kit.